Xtratime.
Mr. Mysore, my question is for you. Overall, you said ahead of the auction that you just wanted to make a few changes here and there. What are your thoughts about the auction? How happy or how satisfied are you with whatever bike you have made?
Nice to connect with you virtually, Shayan. I'm sorry I've not been able to get back to you on a few occasions, but no, I mean, as you know, we retained 17 players. The think tank was very happy with the squad, and people were commenting that we had the smallest purse, and that usually happens when you retain the biggest squad, and you're happy with that. So we were looking for some very specific type of gaps to fill, and for us, bringing Shakib back to KKR was a big thing. And I think from an experience standpoint, towards the end, when we had an opportunity to bring Harbhajan back, I think there's a lot of experience in the bowling. And if you look at the lineup there, there are many of our people who are playing for India and for international cricket as well. So I think the focus of the think tank was a little to lean a little more towards experience. And so from that perspective, we were very happy. A couple of youngsters that we've been able to pick up to. So overall, I think I just had a quick wrap-up call, and all our coaches were on Zoom and participating. So captain and coach and vice captain, everyone. So everyone's very happy with the squad that we already had, and these additions will just help us hopefully get a little more stronger and a little more comfortable. This is the first time that we have gone full squad with 25. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that there is a pandemic, there's a bubble, and getting replacements are not going to be that easy. So this helps us.
You just spoke about getting back Shakib, and it's a really good guy because we all know what Shakib can do and what he has done. So can you just elaborate your thoughts on getting that key player back again to KKR?
Yeah, I think all of you and all of us know the quality of Shakib, and when he was with KKR from 2014 to 18, through 17 and the beginning of the 18th season. So we had a terrific relationship, and he always was performing for us and for the team, and so it was great to bring him back. I think basically what he does is, in some respects, we just felt that he backs up at least three of our foreign players. Owen Morgan, I mean, he can bat, as we know, and he's a proper bowler, and so with Sunil, and perhaps even to some extent an Andre Russell. So we're very happy with that. He just brings us that variety with his left arm spin and his experience and his ability to bat, and so very happy to have him back.
You recently brought on board Nathan Lehman from data analyst. So how much are KKR going to go more towards, are you guys leaning towards data more? Because there are a lot of T20 teams who do that in recent times.
Yeah, I mean, I think, the game is moving in a very increasingly in a professional direction, and I think we all know how T20 one ball here and there or a run here and there can make such a big difference. So I think there's a big role for data and analytics in the game. We've always had that. I mean, we've had A.R. Shrikant, who's been our analyst, who's done an amazing job literally from inception of KKR. But we thought this would be an interesting addition to the type of quality that we have there, because Nathan Lehman, who works with ECB for the last 12 years, he brings a very different type of mindset and skill set and capabilities. He's a mathematician by background, and he loves the idea. He has great passion for cricket and loves the idea of building models and algorithms and whatnot. So trying to leave no stone unturned. It's fun to have conversations with him. At the end of the day, champions here know that you have to go out on the field and do it. So, but the extent to which support staff is able to give additional support in whichever form, is hopefully bound to help the outcome. So fingers crossed, let's see what happens.
Has there been any clarity with regard to the venue for this year's IPL auction? And considering what every team went through last year, how critical is it to know at least the venue of the auction, of the IPL, before you enter the auction?
I think every team you can see has gone for that balance to adapt to whichever conditions that we are presented. I think these are unusual times, so you have to really, we're all very supportive of the BCCI. The fact that it was held itself was fantastic, and now if it happens to be in India, then we're supportive of working through that. If it happens to be somewhere else, but I think the collective effort is to make sure that the tournament happens in a very unimpeded way.
লেটেস্ট নিউজ আর এক্সক্লুসিভ ভিডিওর সঙ্গে আপডেট থাকতে এখনই সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করতে ভুলবেন না যেন।